Hey.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback.
You want to play the game right now?
The entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to College Station.
Oh man, here go the excuses. We ain't even kicked the ball yet, and you're talking about. Oh, it's worse. It's worse.
This year, the USC Trojans.
It's worse.
Taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis.
You got a quarterback that like to run the ball anyway.
And Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Well, you don't see this every
that bitch say 95 degrees. That bitch say 95 degrees. They say
get on top of it, and the onside kick is successful.
In the rain. Probably humid as shit down there.
From the gun, the ground game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. You can really
That's
set
fine.
the tone for what's possible.
At the end of the game, you're going to be my bitch.
Season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled.
What you say, Vontae? Walking your track to go over your track. That's what you said?
Early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Go get that. Go get that. Go get that, nigga.
Snags it. Touchdown, Trojans. He got loose, and it was
That look like a piece of toast for me.
And I tell you what, this offense, man,
Look like a piece of toast. Look like a piece of white bread toast too.
Another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Let me share this and share the link for the guys who not in the.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
That's a bad. That's a bad. You want to learn how to stop the run? You should on Madden or college football.
Three tight end look on 1st and 10.
I can't tell you
Now on the option.
take the option. This nigga running.
Good pick up there. He gets it out for the first down.
Go flip
The
the
defense
option.
has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film.
I said you flip the option play. Give me that. Oh!
He just takes off. That's an easy first down.
You ain't gonna get too many times.
The defense, they've got to
Just
settle
letting you
in.
know.
And they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He know.
And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quick release on the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social
Watch
media,
it,
right? The
tight end.
excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. That creates excitement in the whole.
I ain't gonna lie, I like big
class
number
in this
57.
cycle.
He remind me of like a
And
Tony
that's why he is an
Saragusa or something.
All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier, and
tackle.
bring him down.
Oh, come on, fellas. Too many missed tackles. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. He was quiet before that.
Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver.
You already lost the game. Don't let it come down to no field goal. He gonna fail you.
Bryce just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
He ran this one back. He ran this one back.
It's Hawkins.
Oh, I missed my cut. I missed my cut.
Found good hustle by the coverage team, and they stopped him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Listen up the edge,
stick
fellas.
your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I missed a touchdown.
Quick out. At the 45 on his way. And he gets the first down. And he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Trojans in the hurry up.
You got track niggas out there, man. Let me play football.
Is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
All I see is a dime. That was a hell of a pass.
It's tough to play man-to-man on an island out wide. There's so much grass. They can go either way, and the sideline is usually your friend, so you kind of push them towards the sideline. But great throw.
Dying.
Touchdown,
Dying.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
3 tight ends.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
Cool.
This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
I'm on that.
Down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On 4th down, they're taking quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before
he wasn't definitely running. Come on, look at that.
They'll try to impose their will. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. He bobbles it at all.
That's how you hunt. That's how you hunt.
You can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
That's not how you hunt. I mean, he missed. The first one missed, and the rest of the defense pursued. That's exactly how you hunt.
This will be the 7th play of
but somebody got
him.
it. That's
3rd and 6.
You know what?
The play action fake. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Reed. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Quick stride through the air for the score.
Still in the first.
I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins.
I
know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
He won't get one before the game ends.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him.
Oh, you got to get around
this
it.
one will be stopped for no gain. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better, sir.
I don't know if I can quote the great Reese Davis. That was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Unloads to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the defense.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Texas A&M. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Is the punter better?
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff.
Not fancy,
not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job of it.
And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh,
going to take a shot at this DB.
Oh,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Always down. Let me say last go air.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. got a first down here to open the period. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Breaks the grab.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They're going to run it. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To throw, it's Mayava. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent. You've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. You can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
Touchdown.
Find your big body guys that you know can win.
He's going for the goal line.
Soon as you moved everybody up.
Touchdown, Trojan.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his 1st game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
His team dropped to like an 80.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive.
Oh, he don't want the ball. He about to give it to us.
Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field.
That defense on his ass.
Caught up to and sacked at the 12.
If I do that now, then I'm going to reward niggas like LB who didn't recruit.
They were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch.
First nigga who Kevo played.
Getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
I beat him twice. Yeah. That's crazy. Remember that league you had LSU in? I made him leap, and I had Texas. You had LSU, I had Texas.
Really hard to convert.
You said niggas kicked you out for no reason. I put him out of there. He had Ole Miss. I beat him in the playoffs and put him out.
And as a result, now 4th down.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Going with the ground game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guy. No matter what play you call, man, how about him getting the
came on the team? What are you talking about?
Penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
He's a senior, bro.
Is a ball.
What are you talking about?
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Yeah, but you talking about you had to send the house on him. He was... Oh, all right. That's who you was talking about. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Mayava. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This defense was ready for goal. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10.
Drop down with your eagle on.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Right where he dropped down from.
To the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying.
I didn't really want to. I just wanted you to.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I ain't gonna lie. The beginning of the game, and then the beginning of the second half, you can't. If you pick it, you can't even call a timeout.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense.
I know I got his stunt for that.
Got his man quickly. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got it all down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw him out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here's the pressure.
I was.
And it's incomplete because
flag
the
on
flag
you.
in the backfield.
Come on, nigga, what
Let's
you
see who
talking
the
about?
call's on.
Get your mind
So
together.
the penalty will not
Get your
be
mind right.
enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Nigga ain't do shit.
Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answers so far. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving.
Oh yeah, he's a goofy. Go ahead, score, goofy. Go ahead, score, goofy.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Fourth down.
And so a huge gain is
What you gonna
negated
do?
by an illegal.
You gonna give me the ball on the 50-yard line? I'll take it. Give me the ball on the 50-yard line. I'll take it from right there. That ain't bad.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got out of trouble and throw.
I'll take it.
He's got the
2 timeouts.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Trojans are in the hurry up.
Come on, man. It's not the fucking ball.
It's Mayava. Going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Nigga, you ain't going nothing with it.
And they make
you gonna go to halftime, and I'm gonna get the ball back at the halftime. I'm straight.
Right here before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
You at Levine playing college football. You want to see you got safety at linebacker?
Chain gang on the move.
The linebacker got number 21 on. Do I mean he a safety?
Well,
okay, number 23 at tight end in college football is normal, bro.
Move the chains.
The hell? Niggas can have any number.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Owens.
That's your running back that used to be on your team.
Get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it,
he about to
turn
get back and get this dub.
And the Trojans are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire.
Come on, man.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure.
I don't know.
Caught in the backfield, it's Owens.
For that man to save that, had a nigga wide open, man. Yeah.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long, you're gonna get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
Catch the ball, boy.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down the run of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. Powers through. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. In this area of the field, you want to get heat on the quarterback, but that roughing the passer penalty gives up a 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. We We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Johnson.
Let's go. Thank you, dumbass nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Defense
Fuck wrong with you?
It'll be a turnover.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
And this team needs more of that, man. Right? This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football.
I don't know who he's playing.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Damn.
Not quite in rhythm there.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Reed.
Oh!
Finds us back in the middle.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on, yo!
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Touchdown, Aggie! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback.
It's the second quarter.
Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
Fuck.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Buttons fast enough for the shit I want to do, man.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Hawkins. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He was closer than the other.
Now it's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He lets it fly.
Missed him in the beginning of the game. Not that time.
Just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Look at that nigga like a 99.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look.
Touchdown, Trojans! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Reed. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. High the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains.
Get him up out of here. Let's go. Get him up out of here.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. Inside the touchdown, Southern Cal. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Texas A&M going quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
Injuries now.
It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back.
Injuries to start the clock.
And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to pass, it's Reed.
Ooh. Hands up.
Touchdown, Aggies. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
This your one. This your one, brother. This your one.
On the move from inside.
This your one. Oh,
and the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Game could be decided right here. Crowd behind this defense on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Throws to the wideout. Okay. He's got it and more.
Nigga, I'm the only person who offered him, just like he was the only person who offered Keon Lacy. Nobody even accepted Hawkins
an easy conversion for this offense. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Sometimes they can't control it.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Reed. Got his man. Hard running there. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to swing it on second down. The throw. Gets it out quickly. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
We need to put Target in
Clock
there.
stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
Oh!
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that is a play you got to make as the defender. You got the lead here late in the game. You got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive
I got too many players.
all game long.
I got too many players
in an obvious passing situation,
get up out
trying
of
to
here.
get this thing close.
My running back hurt, my tackle hurt, my Tank Hawkins hurt.
It looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did.